Basically, this video is going to teach you how to extend the level length in Super Mario Flash 2, Super Mario Flash 3, or any of the hacks provided with it. Now, I wanted to use Super Mario Flash 3 because I think it looks pleasing to the eye, and basically it might make sense because I know a lot of people like to use it. So, yeah. So, we're going to go into Create, and I'm going to go into Select. So, if you want to get the height number to 0, you don't use 480, you just divide that by 2 since it's 240, and it will be 240 basically. So we're going to do a basic 5,000, so to get the width number to exactly 0, it need to be at 320. So if you basically wanted like a one screen level, you'd have to take that 5 out, and basically, yeah, that would happen. So we got our basic code right here, and we're just going to place our entrance right there. And we're going to save the code, open it in any Word document. I'm using WordPad, I really don't care. So you want to copy your whole layer 1 code, but before you do this, you need to get rid of this part because that is the ground tiling. And basically you just need to replace them all with 0. 0 is always the empty number. Now how do I know that's at the bottom? Well, because the code in for each layer always starts at the top left and then ends at the bottom right. Anyways, let's copy the whole layer 1. So let's get this to 25,000. So this is where people tend to mess up because they often forget to paste it another time. I know it's kind of a little confusing, but this is basically how it works. So you don't go 10, 15, 20, 25 because you're missing the extra 5,000. It would need to be another paste. So let's do it with layer 2 now. Now basically layer 1 and 2, they basically are the same height, same width, so you don't need to worry about just copying layer 2 on its own. So you basically need to do this 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And oftentimes I use Google to help me math this out. So the code would be 5320, and since we're doing this at 25, we would have to, let's see, I pasted it, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, just multiply that by 5. And then this would be your number right here, 26600. See, yeah. Oh, right. Oops, I can just type that out. Ugh. Although I guess it really doesn't matter since it's a level code. But yeah, I'll fix that in a minute. So anyways, now that we got that, we can put it back into the game. And takes a minute. So yeah, voila. So let's see how long this really is, just to make sure I did this right. Yeah, so it's 25,000. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute, so bear with me. La 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 la. I hope this net neutrality thing isn't why Chrome's not working. It's so stupid. Anyways, we're almost there. Now, this isn't exactly going to be 25,000, but I could show you a way to get it to be that number. We're almost there. I'd say it's like a little above 25,000. Yep. Just around 4,000 left. Yeah, this is a pretty big code. Okay. Yeah, see? It goes up to 26,280. Now, if you actually want to get this to be exactly 25,000, you're going to have to code edit. So basically, that would be 25,000. So yeah, basically you want to do this. I would basically just fill this whole thing in right here. I'll be right back in a minute. Alrighty, I have filled everything in. So now, let's save the code. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of numbers, right? Oh, hey, I know what I did. Yeah, one big mistake I made is that I didn't get layer 2. That is the biggest mistake people tend to make. Like, they forget to do one later. But that's alright. I mean, I could just copy the whole layer 1 code. There's a way around that, too. So basically what we want to do is see the Black Death tile number is 1033. So basically we're just going to do that. Replace it with... actually, no, let's get rid of it entirely. Need to get rid of the dot. So this might take a minute, but yeah, I mean, it should work. I don't know why it wouldn't. Yeah, this will take a minute. Alright, we have finished. And now we're going to copy the whole layer 1 code into layer 2's. That's if I can find the... Oh, here it is. I passed it a little bit, the and symbol. It's a little hard to get, but it can be done. So basically what I want to do is, if I can get this, not having a good day today. So paste it there. Voila. And you'll also need to change the numbers, which will be 25,320. Yes, 25,320. And then we'll copy the code. We'll paste it back into the game. And voila, it works. So now this code is exactly 25,000. It takes a little time, but it can be done. So now, let's get into the height. The height can also be tricky. So okay, so the width needs to be 320 if you want it to be 0. And then 240 would be for the 0 on the height. So let's do 5240. Like, let's do 5,000 again, because, I mean, it's just an easy number to use. So entrance 1 would go around there. Doesn't have to be exact. Let's get rid of that, just so it doesn't have to be in the code. So let's get this to 25,000 again, and also the exact number. Okay, so I just removed the number, so this should be easier for me. Okay, this should take a minute. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And we're going to have to multiply the number by 5, not 6. You can't do 6. You just have to paste it in extra time. Otherwise, it's not going to work. 26,200. I can remember that. So 26,200. 26,200. Okay. Easy. Now, let's put it in the code. And takes a minute, because it's a big code. And shebang, we got it. So now if you want to get this to exactly 25,000, let's do this. Gonna take a minute, so yeah, that. Need to fill everything in. Give me a minute. Actually, I just realized you don't actually need to fill everything in. I just realized that this is a vertical level, so it's actually much easier. Horizontal levels can be a little more trickier, so you would just need to put it at one spot. So yeah, this is going to be easy. So let's put it in the code. You basically need to get rid of all of this, because that's not the stuff you want. Let's see. Yep, get rid of that. And then change this to 25 to 40. Now it needs to be 240 because 240 is the number that's always at 0. Okay. We got that. So now let's update the code. Gonna take a minute. Yep. And there we go. That's how you do it. Now, sometimes the entrances might get mixed up, so if you want to fix it, you have to scroll up to the exact spot it was at, which is going to be like at 5000Y on this code. Or you could just basically code edit it, and basically to do that, yeah, see the number right here, 5180, this is where entrance 1 is at. So if you want to find a way around this, I'd say like, I don't know, it doesn't have to be exact. Let's do 25,000. Okay. Yeah, it's easier when you just have one entrance because that's the only one you can find. Yeah, it takes a minute, like I said. And yeah, there it is. That's all you have to do if you wanted to get it down. It just takes some code editing, but it can be done. Okay, so now that you learned both width and height, let's do them both together. So if you go into a code and try to type 3,000 and 3,000, that's not going to work. Even if you do any numbers above it, that's also not going to work. So what I like to do is I like to set my height first, because you can always, it's easier just to expand the width. So let's do that instead. So the height will be 3240, and then the width will be 320. And then basically from there you can just stack on so many. So basically we're just going to do 3000X, 3000Y. We'll put entrance 1 over there. Doesn't have to be exact. Anyways. This is a little more tricky, and it does require a little more math. But, like I said, it can be done. So, let's see. Let's do this. 320 times 10. Yeah, that's a little above 3,000, but we'll still do it. So this means we have to paste it 11 times. You can't do it 10, you have to do it an extra time. You basically have to count what you have already again. If I can find this number, I messed up. Hate it because it sometimes copies the and that's not what I want. This is taking a while, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so we're going to paste this 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we'll do the same for layer 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now that we got 11 times in, we have to do the math by 10, because the extra time we pasted is already what's in the code. So this number 3,200, it would need to add on to 320 already. So let's add that by 320, because 320 is what we have already for the width. So it would need to be 3,520. So we'll add that in. Okay. Now I know this is a big code, so it's going to take a minute. Okay, we got it. So, yeah, it's not going to be exact, but it can be done. Yeah, see, that goes a little above 3,000 on each. And, well, basically to get around this, you just need a... Basically just need a... Oh, damn, did I mess up? I think I did. Oh, no. Let me see. I think I did this wrong. I probably did. Let me see. Oh, I didn't paste that in. My bad. Whoops. Yeah, my bad. I just messed up there. Sorry. I didn't paste that. I didn't even mess with that number right there. And I was wondering why I couldn't even get the numbers in. My bad. That's why it messed up. Okay. This should work now. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. It happens. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I just forgot to fill that number in. Yeah, see, now the height's better now because it's not messed up anymore. So basically, if you want to get this to exactly 3,000, you're just going to need to get this out. And so give me a minute and I'll fill this all in. All right, we got it. So now, just got to copy the code. I know it takes a minute, but it does kind of take a while depending on how big the code is. So we're basically just going to do this. Yep, just place it to nothing. It's going to take a minute, so I will be right back. Alright, we got that done. Now, I only did one layer because it doesn't really take as much time to fill in the level space, and I'm aware that does take a lot of time, so to fix this, we're just going to copy layer 1's code and just replace it with layer 2's code. That's all you need to do. If I can get this. I know this is taking a minute. Okay, there we go. So, let's do this. Alright, we got it. So, now we need to edit the width. The width needs to change to 3,200, or not 3,200, 3,320 and 3,320. And from there, you just copy the code. Alright? And it should work. Yep, there we go. Should work. Yep, I can even place tiles. Yeah, this is... I know it's a pretty big code, but it'll work. See, now we got it. 3,000, 3,000.